So, the great promise of digital technology is always that there's going to be disintermediation, and somehow, I've had people tell me this, somehow all of you research firms are going to disappear, and all of the end clients are going to just explore data themselves. Clearly rubbish. What I do think needs to happen, though, is I think that you all need to be moving towards online delivery, and you need to enable discovery and exploration amongst your clients. They are paying you for insight, of course they are, but your client is not one, well, sorry, in my experience, your clients are not one man or one woman or even one department. They are different departments in the different organisations. You need to think about how those different audiences are going to want to interact with the information, the research, the insight that you're delivering to them. If there is digital delivery for that, then it gives you a flexible approach to that. The C-suite people can get the 2-page summary with some beautiful graphics that tells them the one actionable piece of insight to come out of it. The marketing team can maybe get a slightly more in-depth report that's delivered to them online, and then you can then enable the research people in your client organisations to actually dig into the data. Some of my clients are a bit scared about the idea of opening that up, but that really, you're not going to get disintermediated if you're offering them access to the data as well as offering them the value-added services that you put in the middle. So that would be my suggestion, is purely digital delivery and enabling exploration.
Thanks, Emma. Pete, you've had at least 36 years to think about the answer to this question. So,
it's the same answer as I had probably 36 years ago. Take your blinkers off. There's a big world out there. Stop living in your little stagnant pool. Realise that the people who you're actually interacting with are multidisciplinary. They're not just marketing people. Be challenging, because at the end of the day, the client doesn't know best. You have a point of view as well. Express that opinion, challenge their opinion, and sit at the table with the big guys rather than trying to hide underneath it.
Well, that's your advice, and we thank you for that. But the question was, if you could have one wish for how you'd like the MR industry to look in 5 years' time, what would it be?
Well, to address all that, really. That's a job change. Get on with that one. I think the point of the matter is it's about engagement. It's about engaging with clients a lot more. It's about, being more visible than you are, which is down to the bodies, whether it be SMR, whether it be AQR, whether it be MRS. It's about actually, representing your own body and this organisation which you're all part of. It's about, don't be shameful of the fact that we are market researchers, a little bit what Giles said, be proud of the fact that we are, because it's a proud industry, it's a proud profession, and it's given us all around this, in this room and on this panel, a living. Engage with it.
Leslie, so it's now your magic wand to wave.
I'm going to try for 3. I think we should have chief insight officers on the board in client companies. We don't have them, we should have them. I think we should have Jane on Panorama or the Day programme. I think you should replace the word polling with research, so that every time people are talking about one aspect, which actually is the only thing that really commands traction with people, it's research there rather than polling. So those 3 would be my wish list.
Thank you very much. Giles?
My wish list would be to have a point of view and replace McKinsey. So the CEO picks up the phone to the CEO or the account director of the research or insight or evidence company that it employs rather than the management consultant. And don't call yourself research because you're not research anymore. Evidence matters.
Jane, so I suppose we could slightly differ the question for you.
Everyone else had a chance.
Well, no, but I'm just thinking in 5 years' time. So let's say you stay in post 5 years, and obviously we're looking to you, and you think, oh, it couldn't have worked out better. Where would we be in 5 years' time?
I'd like to see an industry that's recognised for being confident, creative and client-centred.